like what you've done with that car. No, I was actually last night going to try and do something similar, a Top Gun YouTube one, but I thought I should actually just do a Jester one, seeing as that's what the channel is named. But I wanted something very similar. I did something similar on the back of Code's car that I did for him, so it's a good idea. Yeah, I've just chucked up a stream because I'm hoping for him to jump in just so I can say to him, look, I've done it, mate. Go grab it. I doubt he'll even use it. Wasn't that special. He's been doing really well.
Yeah, like he did 55 million quality as well.
Oof. He's in the V-dub, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're clearly running +5, yeah? Whole race, obviously.
Race, yeah, 5.
Just, alright, yep, cool. So you reckon our top guys will be doing 55.7s to 9? Well, if he's doing that, then they're going to be quicker.
Yeah, I think he qualified from that.
So what are you practicing? Going out there on softs and trying to get your one lap in?
Yeah, on the first run, you can still set your fastest time at the first lap.
Yeah, I noticed that with both sets of tyres.
And then I did a couple of...
Alright, well, I'll try pace first, because I didn't need much of a crack at it to get into the top 10 the other day. What have you done? 56.3. Well done on your time at Red Bull too, mate. You fucking smashed it. Fucking Merlin fucking did a sneaky on us. We're in a stream all morning, and he's like telling us that he's doing race A. And the whole fucking time he's listening exactly to like what I'm saying to Hangman and the others that are all doing Red Bull. And then all of a sudden he enters the race and he's on pole and he's got like a fucking, what was it, 55.1 or something like that. And I was like, you son of a bitch. Like, but yeah, he's behind you still. When I seen yours, I had to try, and all I could get was another 150th, and I was just like, nah, I'm done. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I've definitely been putting the laps in the matching in between, and I've found that too, that like straight off the bat, that first sector anyways, is like 22.3, 22.4 all the time now, like every time. Trying to get it to that too, like even my best at the moment, I've done the 2 once, it's like 25.292. But it doesn't seem to be there either where I've made up my incredible like parts in it. It seems to be the middle is the part where I've lost or gained the most pace, especially that the double left turn. The less I find I brake for them, like the more I coast around them, the faster it seems to be. Like you're in 4th gear before you've even touched that second left turn and you're gone. Well, I was pretty close to you. I was talking shit. 56.4. Jester. I need points. And just because I mean, I still don't like my chances because of the front wheel and no stop. But I've done a good practice of that Spa wet session, and oh my god, that's going to be probably worse. So, well, not worse. It's just it's going to take a hell of a lot of consistency. Yeah, well, look, the RCC's good in it, man. Once I got used to it, it's good there. And Auto2Moto, who's been practicing it heaps, he'd been doing it in the Jag, and within his third or fourth lap in the RCZ, he busted out the fastest time that he had done, full stop, nearly a 2:45, which is incredible. And he said that that's what the leaders were getting already. No, it's on Saturday, bro. We've got 2 Manu races in a row. That's why we checked. That's why we had a look at it yesterday, because we were like, "Fuck, we're going to need more practice for this than we are for Sardinia." Like, I was in the top 10 24 hours after it came out. I did not have a crack at this until the next day, and I got in the top 10. I got to like 5th. Yeah, I'm down now, but at the time I was like, "Fuck yeah!" That's probably the first time I've ever done that. And there's definitely not 2 seconds between the mediums and the softs, is there? Like, no matter what, even at your best pace, there is not 2 seconds between them. Because I've had blue first sectors on the mediums. It's just the SE section where it struggles. Like, really starts to struggle. Do you do, like, a lift through there? Yeah, like 90%. Like what we started doing at Red Bull in the kart. Yes, even that's lap 5 now. 227 off. Since the first, like 56.4, 56.6, 56.7, 56.6. But that's the softs. Put a new set on, see if I can get a proper one in. I don't know what these other fellas are doing. They're all on. I hit them up first thing. I thought if they were together they would have got back to me. And you reckon Mr. MCA's sandbagging? Yeah, yeah. I'll try and put some in. Yeah, you've got to, if you want the number on it, like if you want to know what your number is, put the number on it first and then build your livery around the number. Because all different cars have a different position for the number. And cycle through the different types of numbers, because you can surprisingly actually reduce it on some. And some cars have kind of unique, cool, like the last, whatever the generic number placement is meant to be on the car. Like the Sauber's example, like if you put the Gran Turismo numbers on it, it looks different, but if you leave that generic one on it, it's fucking sick. Like this big red one. But yeah, it depends on the car I'm making. Some cars I try not to put numbers on at all, knowing that if I'm using it, they'll slap a number on it when I go into Nations or whatever. But lately, because I've always wanted to know what my number is, I've traditionally put it on all the time now. What's going on, Nitro? Practicing for Manu tonight. What do you do that last turn in? Second, yeah? Alright. To save tyres. Alright. Wow, a tenth faster. I'm alright, mate. I'm in a pretty good mood for a Wednesday, hump day, race day. Always keen. Get one crack at it tonight. I haven't even really tried in the Corvette, so it would be silly to probably do it. I'll do, because Spa will be Saturday, I'll do both of them, 100%. And that will be completely different going from one car to the other in the wet. Ah, you bastard, turned in too early and I was quicker. Yeah, you jumped way away from me. VSR, don't think I've heard of that one. In the Essies. Oh yeah, I was probably, so what, being more off the track on the right? Enough speed, yeah, I know I was very hesitant through there because the car I was chasing was different. And it would brake like what seemed earlier than me, but it would dart in and carry the speed, and I was just scared to do it. Third gear. Oh, yeah, always third, and I just tuck into I aim for that dirty bit, and I honestly hope that the tyre touches it a bit because it gives your revs a nice flick, and rotates the car a little bit more. Shit, that's bullshit. Yeah, the tyres, no matter what, they still have pace laps and laps and laps later. It's with the mediums, you mean? Yeah. Fuck off, man! It's once they start to go, it's the second sector. I was 250 up on the first sector, then 290 down on the second. So where do you brake then for that turn 2? In between 150, the black marker. Because it's such a late braking point then. Oh fuck, who's behind me? Yeah. Yeah, we got Manu back to back this week, Nitro. Sorry. I don't know why they do it. They do it every season with one of them. They swap it. But I guess it depends on whatever one the season starts. They seem to always have a tendency to start and finish the season with Nations. So I assume that's what's going to happen again if we're doing 2 Manu in a row. which is kind of shit too, because although the Last Nations race will be super competitive, it's kind of a bland, boring race to have as the final race of the season. Alright. Grove Street racing. Grove Street. All you had to do was catch a damn train, CJ. Grand Theft Auto, bro. San Andreas. That was home. Grove Street, bro. You see, it's like you see the memes. You see the picture of Grove Street on Facebook, and you're like, "Oh, the niggas remember this. This was the real hood." Yeah, Grove Street. I can't remember the purple ones. They were the Saints was fucking Saints Row. What was the purple ones? They were the Niners or something? Or the eight ball? Oh, I can't remember, but they were dogs. I hate them. Yeah, good game. My cousin literally recently, I can't believe he's done it. It's such an amazing effort because they remastered them all with the new trophy sets and shit. He started replaying all of them recently. But he did three, and he platinumed 3 and 4 in about a month, and then moved on to San Andreas. And he got to like San Fierro, so like, you know, finished the first chapter basically, and he was all GTA'd out. He's had a break, but originally his plan was to platinum all 3 because you couldn't do that back then. You know, they didn't have the platinums. Had 100%, but same thing really. Yeah, he's a trophy hunter. I used to be, but then it just like when the games list became so big, you unfinished, like your pile of shame, and then just like, you know, games that you intended for them to be good or to finish, and you got over it, and a bit of everything really. But at once, sorry, go. You're right, mate. Go. Yeah.
I mean, even now I haven't really gotten through played
Yeah. Do you enjoy them?
Yeah, they were
Stunning games. I'd recommend Red Dead 2 just for an absolute like single player experience. Because like just as stunning as Last of Us and as good at putting you into a real world, you know what I mean? Like Last of Us was really good at that. But yeah, they are incredible games, especially 2. 2 was so controversial. I remember people that, you know, the moment I got halfway through it, they were like, "I'm not playing it anymore," and I'm like, you can't. Oh my god, like you can't be that upset. Yeah, good game. What's going on, Merlin?
How are you?
What are you doing? Red Bull?
Liveries.
Oh, why?
Because I want to. I've been a bit. I don't know. Just like to have all.
Do get a
all
bit
the
more
ones.
out there. Oh yeah, I
Well-
see. Oh, that's nice. I like that plane. I don't have that.
I'm doing.
jump into the lobby. We're about to start.
I
Sud-
will in a second.
Sardinia. Oh, like in a minute or 2, he's going to start. So you'll probably miss it. Do you know what Hangman's doing?
all the ones that I had done as Port Adelaide. I mean, I'm keeping the Port Adelaide ones. I'm just turning all those ones into Top Gun as well.
Yeah, I've got quite a few now. I've got like 30 of them. Oh. So what do you reckon? We've got 2 good laps. Then get in and change. Well, in this we have to because we can't change after the lobby thing. You know what I mean? When the time runs out. If you want to get on the mediums, yeah. But in the real deal, yeah, no stress, I guess.
But what's the real deal? What are you talking about? Tonight's
Medium whole way.
Medium the whole way.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it's going to be like either. But I was thinking about it today. 25 fucking laps on one set of tyres is insanity.
25 laps. What's the pit window? 20 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't pit.
There's no difference between the softs and the mediums. Not that much of a difference, anyways.
Well, there is. Well,
no,
yeah.
There isn't. There isn't that much of a difference.
There is, in a sense. I was doing it this morning, and I'm sitting there going, "Why can't I get near his time? Why can't I get near his time?" And then I realised I was on softs, and then I just missed it. I mean, I was on mediums, stuck the softs on, and nearly got your time. And I'm like, "That's why." See?
Well, I was only no matter what, I've always ran low 56s in the lobbies. And then when I've jumped on the mediums, my first sector's always been spot on, if not better. Because it's like the drift that it has around that first turn. The mediums can handle it.
Yeah.
And you've got to lift a little through the Essies, especially a lot during the race, like look after it. And Meta reckons third gear for the last turn in the race.
In the race?
I have the worst line for the last turn. It's so much easier from the other side.
So you're definitely on that Meta, you reckon definitely third to save tyres? Safe tyres. So that's only a tyre, so that's so they don't take off. You don't waste your tyres coming out a second and then fucking peeling rubber. Yeah. So it's still the same, down the straight into 6, down into 3rd, round through those bit of S's, 4th, 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, I barely, fuck me. I barely even push it up the Essies. I think I stay in 5th, maxing. Yeah.
In the Sirocco?
No, in the RCZ.
Yeah, RCZ, yeah. So, yeah, 5th, yeah, sorry, down the straight, 5th. Third round the first corner, through the S's, 4th.
My lap's going to be fucked, I hit the wall.
4th on the first left-hander, down through the S's, 5th, 6th, back to 3rd rather than 2nd. That's right. But the Sirocco's even a bit different, I've noticed that. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna come and watch what you boys are doing.
Yeah, watch him, not me. I'm gonna struggle.
Yeah, I'm going to struggle too. But you know what? The whole thing is, it's just like, it should just be like it used to be, mate. Putting too much pressure on yourself. Just go back to the way when we first started doing it. Go out, qualify, see where you manage to get, have a bit of fun, and just pick up whatever.
I wish I could think like that, mate. I know what you're saying. I really do. But it's long gone for me now. I get what you're saying. I was definitely there a long time ago. I loved any FIA race. I didn't even when I got punted off the track after good qualifying and I was relegated to last in the first lap. I was like, well, I'm going to go out there and get the fastest lap. I used to, but I can't anymore. I get too fucking angry because I feel at this level it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, but it's in the end it's still just a game and you're doing your best anyway, so what's the difference? But
I've go tell fucking, it'll make him happy. South Oz, like how frustrated I've been getting with it, I've even thought of just going back to Assetto Corsa and getting better at that and playing that.
Yeah, so that's why I mean, I don't bother, I don't care, I don't even care that I'm nearly an A, back to an A again. I actually said, like I said to you the other night, I'm sitting there thinking it might be worth being a friggin' low A. You get into a lobby that's not friggin' top ranked, you can win the bloody thing and pick up more points than coming last in the top ranked one.
I'd still rather be running at the back of the pack with the good guys.
Why?
I'd rather be seeing what times
I'd
they're doing.
rather be racing people. I'd rather be racing.
Yeah, you are racing people. You just got to deal with ferals at the back that you know you're better than.
Nah. See, when I'm in the top rank...
Oh, wait. You want to know what my stream's called?
Wheelbarrow?
No, nothing to do with the wheelbarrow. It's just our new thing. Guten Tag, mate. Guten Tag.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the stream. Guten Tag. Sorry. Just thought that was good. Nah, I'll leave the mystery of the wheelbarrow alone for a little bit. He seems like a good bloke. We'll stop pressuring him.
What I'm saying is, I would rather race in amongst people in a lower grade than sit second last or last and be 2-3 seconds behind the guy in front the whole race. Just basically cruising around for 20 laps by yourself.
Yeah, I hate that. You fall asleep.
That's right. So I'd rather be mixing with people in lower grades and actually enjoying the racing.
But you're faster than them.
That's my goal is to get up to
Yeah, no.
Okay, that wasn't my goal. At the start of the season, my legitimate goal was, before the Asian inclusion, top 5 for manufacturers. That went out the window. For nations, legitimately and honestly, top 50. Because I finished just inside the top 100 last year with a pretty bad nation season. But I did well in Manu. It was top 50. Then the first few weeks happened. And I was in the top 30. Nearly top 20. I got to 20 fucking 4th in Australia. The only reason I didn't have a picture there was because of 3 Kiwis. You know what I mean? I nearly had a picture for a week. So like, what Meta just said, okay, not that. I remember that I was like, if I ever have the goal of a top 16 race, just one, and I come last, I don't care, I made it. It's not, it's definitely rolling. Yeah, that's bad. Everyone just bogged it. Was not prepared for that. I just bogged it, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just sort of getting...
I know what you mean, man. I do know what you mean.
The worry and the stress, and what's the point? I actually look at it and think there's no actual point to it. It's just a game, and we're not getting to go overseas and race for Australia or anything like that, so...
Yeah, but Meta's good enough to get there. And, like, realistically, that is the ultimate thing you could ever do with this game. So, why not aim for it?
You know what? And that's what I mean. My whole attitude towards it's changed. I'd rather get into lobbies where I've got 2 or 3 Top Gun guys in there, or OGR guys in there that I know and racing against.
Yeah, I get you there. We have fun.
Besides you and Meta and that, I'm probably faster than most of them, but it'd still be fun.
Yeah, well, that's what I just said about racing the lesser ones, bro. Like, I'm definitely, like, I was told long ago, and I joked about it, but I knew it to be true. I was above the Bs like 6 months ago, even more maybe. Like, it got to the point where if I got relegated, I'm on pole and I win everything until I'm back with the A pluses and the S's, where I'm back in 5th or 6th, and then, you know, having a real fight. But it just got bad. Like, Killer was the one who said it to me. I gave him a tap there, but only because he's fucking going slow as, man. I don't know what to do. Sorry, you're right. I don't know what to do. I don't want to hit him. I see him all the time. I don't want to cause beef. I know he races like a piece of shit. Like, not a piece of shit, but he's aggressive and sloppy. Like, look how wide he's beaten Gnarly Taxi.
Oh,
Look at he's cooking his tyres something fierce already. I'll try and get it done here. I tried to get it done before, but he pushed me out. Like, he didn't... I would have had it, but he just kind of pushed his line back, and I kind of relented. Had to go late. Got it. Went into second.
And you're a bit slack there, Chester.
With what? Oh, this can't. Come on, man. Just because you're going wide there every time doesn't mean I should. It's not how wide you're meant to go. How am I being slack? Sorry. You just said, as soon as you said it, I was already going. I wasn't expecting a countdown.
Did you say I'm just going to die?
I gave enough space to probably do both. Looked like you had the pace for it. He's coming back at you. That's what I mean. It's a lobby, bro. I'm not prepared to fight over this shit. You know what I mean? I just want to cruise around with my tyres. I want to look after them. Seeing this shit in my mirror
see
too.
What you can do with the tyres, bro.
Yeah, this bro's right, bro. You should see what he's doing. Like it's a joke. It's like Rebecca watched our race. Both of them met her, the go-kart races. And she just she said that she watched them and the only joking was the same. And they didn't say, they said they sat there quietly in that second race because they just knew how painful it was. But she was like thirsty hoe. She was like from the moment, like you could see that character appearing. She was like, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. She said they were like, it was appalling or disgusting or something like that. Her key word was like, their defense was appalling. Like, and I was just like, yes, I'm glad someone fucking seen it and called it out. Because like, you're more hesitant. I know you know at the start you're like, oh, this guy, oh yeah, and I'm like, he's a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, and then finally at the end of the race you're like, this guy though. I'm like, yeah, look at him, take your dive, mate.
That's because Meta's got a little bit more patience and
yeah, he's probably doesn't have fucking bro. I have anger anxiety, Gav. Legitimately, I have like a severe anger anxiety disorder, and I'm meant to be fucking medicated for it, and I'm not.
And racing this shit, doing that's carrying on like that's gonna be great for it, buddy.
Yeah, no shit. There's times where I'm good with it, and there's times where I'm not, bro. I know my triggers. I know. At least I always call my own shit out. I apologise to Loopy. Both fucking when he wasn't there and then when he was there.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm only staring him.
I know. Yesterday you pissed me off. I thought I was in the right, but I just let it be and then got back to the race and focused. We all raced way better. But my point was proven. The moment we... The moment... Oh my god. Alright, Gav. Once. When you think about what was happening everywhere else around us, it was...
Did you have a look back on it? Because actually I went up that... I legitimately did
you were slow.
That corner.
You were slow.
Yeah, I know, but I did
You were slow. It wasn't my fault that I hit you. Like, you were slow.
Oh, it wasn't.
I'd hit my acceleration point and you were just sitting there on a potato farm. Like, picking your spots.
You couldn't get past me because I picked the pace up. But what I'm saying is, when we went to
the next turn,
that next straight into that.
Yeah,
next
and
turn,
you were ramming into me.
No, I wasn't. I didn't deviate at all. I got round that corner and I picked the line. And
my wheel was telling a different story. It's just like doof, doof, doof.
Yeah.
I don't care anyways, it's done. But the point was, as soon as we acted like fools, we both got fucked up. We both fucking dropped heaps of positions. I lost like 500 DR from it.
Well,
and
then race like a wanker.
Yeah. The only person that approved of it was Loopy, mate, so...
That was funny.
But yeah, I get it, man. And I do, like, even the missus says she doesn't know whether... Sometimes if I don't jump in parties or play with anyone, like, I'm just sometimes unbeatable. Because I'm concentrating and my mind's in a good place. I can have triggers, like, negative influences can fucking get me going. Bro, if you've got pace on me, go, because I didn't realise it was you that was that close behind me. I thought it was still him. So I was just kind of doing my thing. Yeah, that was horrible. I've hit it so much. Go. Because again, I'm just trying to look after the wheels. I'm trying to learn how to do this turn in third. Got no revs coming out of it. I know I'm fine racing this track. When this track was a daily, man, I was almost unbeatable. But that was without wear. You know, like, it was 7 laps, I think. It is a big difference. The biggest difference. I think it was on hards back then too. But you remember those races, Gav? We were having a ball doing those races. And they were insane. They were insane. Yeah, we were. We were keeping up with everyone. That was probably when it started. Like, that was when it really, truly started. Like, and the races were insane. Like, we were ducking and weaving some of the most truly chaotic accidents ever. Like, and predicting when they were going to happen, how they were going to happen. But yeah, no wear. It's such a tight track. And I imagine Meta's tyres are already a bit better than mine, because he had to sit behind us for longer. I've had quite a few little bumps sideways from this gnarly. His tyres have got to be cooked though, man. Watching his line earlier. Jag. He was slipping and slow. Even his connection's fucked now too. Was he doing that when you were following him? Looking twitchy? Like twitchier? Yeah, his car's floating sideways through the Essies.
Now, Jester, you still haven't managed to get Meta and Rebecca to set up second accounts and join Top Gun.
I haven't even seen Rebecca, and she didn't even say she was going to do it. Meta said he was going to do it, and all he's got to do is create the second account.
I think you seem to be getting along quite well. I think you should mention it and say, hey, how about a second account?
I think I did, and she didn't even say a word about it.
Yeah,
but I said if we ever have a female racer, it should be you, and I was like, you could hide behind Charlie.
We need a Charlie, yeah.
No, I've been 7s and 8s, man, but I haven't been good. I got an Aussie fucking creeping up behind me, for fuck's sake.
Shame he doesn't want to join.
Yeah, I'll just shit house. I'll finish at the back.
We should tell Auto to set up.
But I just need the points. Yeah, well, he seemed knowledgeable of the subject at least too, which is good.
He's a good bloke, and he's very, very cluey on racing.
Yeah, he's definitely got the knowledge. Yeah.
That's why I enjoy chatting to him so much, because
it's just, I know this is a bit much for me to say. Just when he's in the party, for me, it's super hard to concentrate sometimes. Like when we were doing some of those laps at Spa yesterday, it was like at the moment it was quiet, I was racing well. The moment it was talking, I'd fucking cook it. Because like I said, I'm a visual person, so like when it's such an animated story, like I'm visualizing the story. But that's just, yeah, and I know it's a bit rich coming from me. I know, I accept that, and I said it to him from day one. He reminds me of it, like that's what I'll be like in 20 years. Just still, like how he talks about his engineer. I'm the same, super high functioning stoner. People are like, how can you keep smoking and still not shut up? You know, now I get it, like, I truly get it. But he's, yeah, top bloke. Just you and him do get along really well. Same age, I think exactly. What are you, 54?
52.
52, he's 54, I think, so yeah. Just damn near the same age.
But like, I mean, I've raced motocross.
But even Killer, you wouldn't know it with Killer. Killer's 50, for fuck's sake. Killer is 50. Sounds about 12.
See what the Dodgers I did?
No, I've only seen the Jag, mate. Gnarly's starting to struggle a lot. I'm getting around the last turn fine in third. Keeping Aussie the same distance behind me, but I'm noticing Gnarly just keeps seeming to drift and drift. You'd definitely be growing the gap on him. Yeah, I just first he held you back, then I held you back. Honestly, didn't realise for a lap or two that it was you behind me. Yeah, here, I know. I'm going too early and I'm not lifting. I was doing it, I remember in the quali lap, the moment I started doing it, like you had 6 by the time you even got out of it, like it made such a difference to the pace. It's getting real hard to pull up for that last turn. I try to, but if you don't, you just go straight through the middle of the turn and overshoot. But I know what you mean. I lift before I go right and then hug the curb, and I'm in like 5th maxing. Do you reckon early shift would help the tyres at all? So like before blue? Because yeah, mine's a blue limiter too on my actual wheel. It's like an LED limiter thing. Like the final light goes green, red, blue. And I rely more on that light on my wheel underneath my nose than the actual rev limiter. Yeah, because you can barely see the rev limiter sometimes. That's why I actually stopped racing with, I used to race with the actual nose view, like seeing the nose of the car. But then I noticed if you had a certain colour livery, you couldn't see the fucking revs. You couldn't see gears, like, because you could see the nose of the car and whatever paint you had would clash. Like if you had a light coloured paint, if you had a red one, you couldn't see it at all, yeah. I still have to switch back to it at some tracks. If I'm having, like, a great example is Guten. If I'm having trouble with those tyre curbs, if I just keep hitting them, the tyre ripples, I end up changing the bumper cam and instantly I'm just on the cusp of the curbs, you know, kind of perfectly pushing that limit of the tyre on the curb rather than on the actual fucking tyre barrier just outside the curb. Because that can make or break your whole fucking race and lap at Laguna Seca, any one of them, especially at speed with tyre wear. I've learnt many harsh lessons at that track, thinking that because I've always got pace there, then going into it and thinking you're good, depending on whatever tyres you're on, you've just been punished, whatever tyres, whatever car. Best I ended up doing there ever. What's he in? Don't know yet. Because that's not good for Hangman. My front right is dead. It's over a third, on its way to half. Old dogs never grow up. If you know, you know. That's what Baz said, Gav.
Oh, okay.
If you know, you know. Isn't that Loopy's thing?
Yeah. Hashtag if you know, you know.
Oh, and Aussie just cooked it. So bad. I seen him just floating off behind me into the high-speed first turn, and then he drifted into the wall, and you just seen him come to a stop. Sideways. Went from 1 second to nearly 9. I've seen he's closed it. Fierce. He's taken off from me. less is more. That's what I've already realised. Like, I've at least evened out my lap time now. Like, they're horrible compared to yours, but they're low 58s consistently. But yeah, I'm just cooked with that line on the last turn. How come you didn't do a video this week either for Nations? Yeah. Yeah, no shit. I was going to do the Vision one, and I had a good result. Had all, like I said, I had it all done, but then I was just like, oh, the editing process was daunting. I think from now on, I'll just, if I have a good result at least, I'll no matter what, I'll do like a live review. But say if I have a good result, I'll like schedule to, you know, say on the Thursday afternoon or the Sunday lunchtime, something like that. Just do a live review, watch it together. That'll be a lot more enjoyable for people. You can go back and, rather than just trying to edit it all together and make it look cool and quirky, you can just go back and watch replays together. Like, if people were in the race, let them know that it's going to be up. That was something I did with a group I'm in on Facebook. I just screenshotted the matching grid and then posted it in the group and said, if you're in this race, it's going up in half hour. And I actually had 4 people respond to it that were in it. So I was like, fuck yeah, that's a good idea. And it's like a GT Oceanic crew on Facebook, just a group.
I need to find out what this young man's little stream thing is.
Metas. That's one of the reasons I was thinking about it, because I'm starting to get some subs now, at least for me. Like, out of nowhere, I'm getting traction. And I thought, we've got to transfer some of it to him. He's in all my streams. He's made his YouTube car. He's better than me. Yeah, we give shout outs to fucking all the others. No, is that who left? Oh, one of the Americans. After he's fucked around in a lobby. Classic. Surprised he lasted this long. 9, I think, usually. Oh no, they could have changed. They could have. Yeah, it is that late. They could have changed the schedule though, because they have swapped. They are swapping the weeks over this week. They could. I think that's the reason they're doing it too, because it would make more sense to have the 3 race one later, or on a weeknight. You know what I mean? And the 5 race one later on a weekend. Would that not make so much more sense for everybody all over the region? This is the 5 race one, so we've from tonight is the last night that it's a weeknight. Next 3 weeks it'll be Saturday. Yeah, I can't. I just can't. I'm doing 59s now, bro. My front right is over halfway.
Oh, that's great news, since I drive both of them.
All I can hope is that there's, because I know the thing with the Japanese, the way they drive, and I've seen it happen at Interlagos, they go too aggressive. Like, all out. From the get-go. Like, it was why there was such a perfect, consistent line of them for so long. And then in some cases, I know it's not going to be the case here, but they ran out of fuel. There was more Japanese that ran out. There was one Aussie who ran out of fuel. There was 3 Japanese. You know, and the Aussie was one who was smart enough to realise it was going to happen on the second last lap, and went in, lost himself all his positions, but at least he didn't run out and not cross the line. So I noticed that. But then when I was watching the replay, the trail of them that I was following, and I honestly felt the whole time that I was doing standard pace, just sticking behind them, trying to keep it clean. My tyre wear compared to theirs was much, much better. And then the same thing happened again in the Nations race, where everyone was in division. And I know that was a little bit to do with traffic, but again, when their driving style is just so fucking fast and aggressive, they're going to burn the tyres a little bit naturally, even if they're good at looking after the tyres when they're that much quicker because they're that much aggressive. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to struggle too. Some of them, anyway. Some of them are going to be brilliant. They're going to know the strategy inside out. They're going to know the throttle control. But there's going to be some, because the ones that we race in the dailies that won't give up a position, and they're going to be there. We've had plenty of Japanese ones lately. Plenty. More Japanese than Aussies. Because when it's been the Aussies at the front, it's been us. Like in the dailies. And then a Japanese fellow appears and is like, no, this is my position. I will have this fourth for the entire race. No. Fucking, what was the one the other day? Fuck, he sent it into me heaps. He had Sendai in his name. But I remember he was usually quite good, and he was just being an absolute turd. And then I think you had to deal with him. Gav had to deal with him. It was mostly Hangman though. And then that fucking Indonesian bloke yesterday that was like, I'm not dive bombing. Dive bombs every single fucking turn in the exact same like turn. Just he was like, no, like what Gav is saying to me, where I'm like, you were too slow, I smacked you. Every turn, that turn, every lap, that turn, he would just punt into one of us, like, wouldn't correct the line, just take off. Look, if there's that gap tonight, I'm going to do okay. Okay.
But yeah, I don't think you're gonna go that badly, but we'll see. It's really gonna be a matter of if we can have a clean start and not get caught up in how we have to fight.
Yeah, the start, 100%. And then I couldn't even get into the line of it because, yeah, that was why we got stuck behind him too. Couldn't even get into the line of it because, he was floating and drifting and squirting. But yeah, it can be done. I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible, but it can be done. That was a good race. Thanks for the clean race. That was fun. No problem. That was a close one. Let's play again sometime.
Yeah, it was better to train friendly next year and hope
Because the guy that won's SS too. Both of them are, the Americans.
yeah, judging from their quality time, I think that better go to. That's probably a good simulacrum for what we're going to focus tonight.
Yeah. Bogged it. We can definitely look. Well, I can definitely look after him better.
Are you sure it doesn't start at 6 o'clock your time?
Oh, wait, hang on. I'll go out. I'll go have a look now. It was 9 o'clock last week, bro. All right.
Yeah, because I remember last week you told me to 1.
Hello.
What's going on, mate?
How you going?
How are you?
Not bad. Oh, not bad.
A Genesis just won the practice for tonight.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm
Yep.
not going to go in it.
Yeah, because of the Asian one. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You were all right with Nations, though, weren't you? The go-kart one, you got through that. Yeah, you did. You got your points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nations is alright.
Yeah, no, well, that's alright.
Forget about, no.
Well, the practice is still good for the tyres and shit, mate.
Yeah, I still enjoy the lobbies. You know. Still
But a Genesis just fucking
yeah, right.
won.
Who was it?
No, 9 p.m, bro. So where are you? You're Adelaide, yeah?
Yeah.
So what, like 7:30, something like that.
8:30, mate. It's only half hour difference.
Half hour, really?
Yeah, Adelaide's only 30 minutes and 30 years behind, mate.
And I mean, like,
what an asshole. And I'm
last
like, "It's all right,
week-
dude. I lived there most of my life.
Yeah.
last week I stayed up late enough to do the race again, and I had a good enough result that I could have done it again, but I just could not imagine the Corvette doing that. Like, just what Gnarly was doing, I'd probably be driving like him. But I just need some more points to go with this, another solid round, and hope that I pull a miracle out of my ass with the fucking... Oh, we've still got great Group 4 at Bathurst,
Hey,
that'll
mate.
be good.
I'm Merlin the Magician. You want me to pull something out my ass?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No, definitely
just
not
asking.
yours.
Just running it by you.
Come on, we got 5 people here watching. Some of you's got to be racers. Get on, get in, get it
I'm
done.
busy doing something very important.
Oh, fucking another livery.
Yes, because it's...
Gaz is telling me to give it a rest, mate, with deliveries. Fuck off, Gazza. How's about no?
Fuck off, Gazza. Anyway, no,
You
it's
heard me.
because it's the McLaren that I'll probably might have a crack at with in the...
Sardinia.
Hmm.
I wanted to do that too. Just because I haven't done the McLaren, you could shape it like a bullet. Ooh, nickel.
Well, it's very hard to do actually because the ones I've got don't really match it. I mean, what I've done's pretty average, very average, but at least it's Top Gun and not fucking...
Mate, you need to have a bloody rest. Jesus Christ. How many have you done? Is this all you've been doing all day?
I've been working, mate.
You call this working? You've done fucking 5 or 6 cars, mate.
I've done more than that.
There you go. That's not working.
It is. I've been working while I do.
Oh, I want the Tomcat sticker. Share that. The one that says F14 Tomcat, because I've only got the fucking... oh, what's my one?
F35?
Lightning or something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something too...
Lightning 2.
Nah, I prefer my Genesis. I like it, but I prefer mine. Mine's perfect.
Which
Mine's
Genesis?
your Group 3 one.
Oh, okay.
Mine's actual, like, perfection.
Which
God,
one's the
I hate
one,
how glitchy the activity feed is. Like, you're just on something, and then, like, when it goes back out, it goes all the way to the bottom of the feed. You're like, yeah, cool, thanks. That's totally where I was.
I haven't shared all the ones I've done because some of them I've just sort
I
of...
like
just
the
done.
rims on the Group 4 Jag. They're really nice. The Oz rims look nice with that paint. Oh, I did it
What's
again.
I
Fuck
haven't
off.
changed the rims on this one.
Just worker, no parasite. What's that mean, mate?
So the cat on
In the front?
bonnet.
Yes.
It's from in The Simpsons when Krusty loses his jean scratchy to the Gabbo show. So
Yes, yes. My missus would know this reference.
this is Eastern Europe's most famous.
Yes, I remember it. I remember it, the horrible... And he's like, what the fuck was that?
So
That's the cat.
I got done with the cat and I'm like, I mean, I'm terrible. I'm trying to put it together with different shapes.
You created the cat.
Yeah.
Mad. That's mad.
So yeah, I'm pretty fucking
I like it. I like it. I like cats. I like Simpsons. And I've got a Krusty. I've got the Krusty fucking seal of approval decal. It's awesome. I've got it on the Jester car that Wheelbarrow's rocking.
There's one I did where I blended 4 different blues into each other.
I did a blend on the car that I did for codes, actually. I did it on the bonnet, using the shapes that fade away. I had a crack anyways.
Man,
Was it that one? No, was it a Top Gun one? Can't remember. I did it to one. Yeah, it was a Top Gun one. I did it on the bonnet of the Aston Martin. Made the bonnet white and then did like a mix of blue and red coming from 2 different angles. And yeah, it is the F-35 Lightning II, the decal that I have for a brand of plane. So I'd love that Tomcat one.
Yeah, the first Lightning was in World War II, I think. So yeah, let's call it Lightning 2.
I really liked that Aston Martin actually.
Which one's one that I blended? Let's have a look. Oh, the Jag. Is it the Jags? Jags. The Jags are the ones that I blended. I think Jags. Yeah, they go from dark blue through to a lighter blue. What's the other one I did? Oh, have you seen the Honda?
What Honda, mate? Your Honda, the NSX.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a white one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's blended as well. Goes well, it's not blended, but it's 3-tone white, grey, black.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that works well. Or up around the detailing around the roof and the sticker and that. It looks like it all goes together. And that's what I was trying to do with the Fuel Mine too. Like, it's very key. If I put the sticker on top and why I put it there, and if I put a certain colour there, I'm always putting like a makeshift banner over the top. Like on top of that. I've been doing like like how you've got the white one, I'd put a white square underneath it so it extends it, and then put like a black Top Gun over the black Gran Turismo.
Yeah, so I kept this one more. Yeah, I did put blue on it just for the bonnet.
Well, I redid my RCZ as black, but I didn't upload it. But it's like pearl black now. The detailing pops on it a lot better. Oh fuck, a lot of them. The Aston Martin, the McLaren. I like the Williams, but I didn't mind theirs last year either. The Ferrari is the same, but that sticker is pretty fucking laughable.
Yeah, I don't like the Mercedes much. I mean,
it's the same one again, isn't it? It's just the same black one again, isn't it? I like the red that Ferrari are using. It seems like more of a burgundy type red this time around. But that green sticker just stands out so much that it is like, I can't imagine what it's going to look like when the car's in a blur, like a real fast blur. Like, I still think you're going to see that green. It's just they could have used a different green. It's like neon. It's like stuff that people have at fucking raves. Like, it's so neon. But yeah, I think the Aston Martin, like, I went, as soon as I seen that Aston Martin one, I went and fucking grabbed an Aston Martin. Like, I knew they'd be out there straight away. I seen one in the game, and I was like, holy fuck, that is beautiful. The green and pink really works well together. I don't know why.
They need to get rid of the pink. They really do.
It's the only thing left that makes it them, though, doesn't it?
No, they weren't pink in the first place.
Pink and white.
Yeah, that's not their original colour.
Yeah, what? It depends what team you're talking about, because you can't say the original incarnation's a team, because it's not the same team. Yeah. And I was going to say, yeah, what, Benetton goes... Does they go that far back?
Yes.
Really? Has that team been, like, jumping liveries for that long?
Yes, and names.
Fuck!
It's still the same team. It's the same team. They just changed
I didn't know that.
sponsors and names.
We've gone Jordan, Midlands, Biker, Force India, Racing.
Let's just say the last three I definitely remember.
But before Force India, what were they before Force India?
Wasn't it a yellow and black, ugly fucking thing?
Wheelbarrow.
But yeah, I hate the monopoly of F1. It kills me. My God, the amount of stuff I've watched recently on Fangio. Fuck. God, I would have loved to have seen that era. That's what I want back from this game too. Those fucking cars. Like that. Just in general, you remember the Merc SLE or something like that, but it was like a 1955. That gull wing door Merc. You had to do, I think, Nordschleife in it, or a section of Nordschleife. It was a challenge in GT4 or 5, but it was just pure driving. Like the view inside that car, even back then, just was like mint as fuck. It was a 50s Merc though, I know that. Your cat! Whoops. Sorry, I was typing and then I wrote cat instead of car. Do you like cats? Yeah, sweet. I've actually done like a crazy, I originally said it was for my missus, but in truth it was just for me. I did like a crazy cat car. It was like just, like it was a Lancer, but just like something that you'd see driving along in Tokyo at a cat cafe. Like it was just chibi as fuck, covered in cats, and like a cat with its car and with its tail in the door and cats on. It was just ridiculous. It had like, I had like 25 different types of cats on this fucking car. Big eyes on it and shit. Like, yeah, I love cats. I hate when men are just like, fucking cats, I hate it. It's like, why do you hate cats? What's your problem with cats? They're fucking gay. You're gay. Alright.
Okay, back to that thing. Before
Show yourself, coach.
They were the Force India colours, remember?
Yeah.
Running around the Indian flag.
But they will never ever be that again because that guy was disgraced.
Yes, was.
You there, Codes? Pretty sure I've given you a fucking follow already, haven't I? Where is he? Yeah, I'm already following him. But yeah, Codes, because you said do you a car, and it was, well, at Red Bull, and you did it in the RCZ. I did an RCZ. It's average, man, honestly. I didn't try to overdo it. I went with like the kitty looking Jester Joker thing, because like, you know, you're young. And it's, I remember when I was a kid, I had like shirts that had like that exact looking guy on it. PlayStation for the obvious reasons, because it's PlayStation, so, you know, went all out with that. YouTube, and then on the back of it, anti-slow stickers because it's you, sim racer, custom number plate, and then on the top of it I put like Jester Original because I designed it at request. But yeah, if you're just checking my feed, it's up. it's not like I didn't try to overdo it, man. Honestly, I really didn't try to overdo it. When I was doing the back, I already felt I'd overdid it, and I hadn't even touched the sides yet. I just knew I was going to do PlayStation. Bit of colour, bit of flair, but I just tried to make it, you know, a fast-looking car. I don't think having your own name on your plates or whatever is wank stain or whatever. I think it's pretty cool if you put the time and effort into it.
Wank stain.
But yeah, I didn't know whether you were taking the piss or not, but you asked. It's there. So I did it.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on wank stain.
Haven't you heard that before?
Yeah, but not for a freaking long time. Oh dear me.
But yeah, you don't have to even use it, bro. But it's there. If other people want it, you know, depending on who they are and how good of a relationship I have to them and vice versa, I'll look into it. But I like the challenge of it. If you give me what you actually want, then 100% I can go and make something sick. Like with Hangman here, I still want to do it. I might do either a Pokemon crossover, or just do like a Pokemon crossover with Top Gun, or just do like a Pokemon Genesis. Because I remember you, as soon as I said something about the Pokemon one, you were like, yeah, that'd be mad. And seeing that Mario Kart kart, I want to do Mario Cars again. I've got so many fucking Nintendo decals. But yeah, if you're racing at Red Bull codes, it'll be sick. If I see you line up on Red Bull, even if you use that at Red Bull and then like send me a replay or something, that'll be mad. Because the other day I managed to we nearly had 4 of my liveries in a row. Hangman was letting us down with his custom TT.
Was he letting down, or was that when I was racing this OGR? You were spewing about that. Get out the OGR!
No, I think you'd swapped over.
No, the other day we were 1, 2, 3, but you were playing as.
Yeah, that's I said that. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
We could have. I know. We should have got it. I did save that video, but I did. I was the one. I said that. I was like, we're literally. Here's the first time. Here's the first time that we're running 1, 2, 3, and I'm not on my Top Gun account. Like, yeah, I did let the team down.
But then I think I dropped back as well to 4th, so I ruined it as well. It was Wheelbarrow.
He didn't ruin it. He was racing really well. And afterwards too, jumped in the lobby and said, you know, that was some really good racing. Like, he was really happy with that. Good session. I think we've earned the respect.
Good sesh.
Do you want me to do it? I saved the settings. Well, actually, you do it. You sure?
Yeah, you go for it. Just make sure you, if you saved it from mine, just make
What's the.
Yep, they're rolling. Just tell them that I'm doing it.
Go to Jester. Come to Jester.
Done. Back in a sec, just taking a leak.
Now, young man, when are you getting your second account up and running? We're quite happy to have someone from Adelaide in there. I know it's a hard sell and a hard push to let a South Australian in, but we've done it once.
My family's all from South Australia.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Like when my...
well, I'm not now, but I was for 30 odd. Well, I'm born and bred in Adelaide, so mainly northern suburbs and Riverland.
Yeah, I mean, I will do it. It's just finding the time to do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm only I'm just pushing you. So, in all honesty, how are you going living in good old Adelaide after having been overseas like you were?
I mean, it's good to be back with my friends and be able to go up, stay with my mum and dad, have dinner, see them. But definitely miss Russia. Yeah, I'm used to that.
Yeah.
So Russia is convenient compared to Adelaide.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that really?
Russia is like I can order something online and it's at my door either that day or made.
Yeah.
Right.
Here, it takes forever. There's not much to do here. Like,
Well, that's Adelaide for a start anyway. Most everything is shut down. You can't even get West End there anymore. Yeah, I know, but at least at some point they did have their own beer. Now they even don't have that. And of course, Holden's. There goes that way.
What's the strategy been for this?
Go as fast as you can from start to finish.
No, but I mean tyres.
Yeah, I know.
Is anyone not stopping at all?
Meta reckons don't stop.
Or? Okay, so just mediums all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you could probably have a crack at.
No, I did the other day. I think it was someone won, and Killer and I were thinking, how the fuck did they win? They didn't pit. So we realised then it was a viable strategy. I can't remember who it was though, if they were quick or slow. But I did the softs and mediums and pit stop just added too much time.
Is that everyone? Pretty much?
Venom.
Yeah, because I've still got codes as on my other one because I designed, and it was actually my manufacturer one, so I have to change it before the race starts or I'm going to be really representing him tonight. I look like some wanker, that's for sure. Oh, we'll let this Japanese bloke in. Might as well.
So
A plus S.
What end of town are you at in their meta? Down south or?
I grew up in Adelaide Hills up there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now I live in West Lake.
Oh yeah. Nice.
How good is the hills?
Strathalbyn's a nice place. Good good dirt kart track up there. Go karts. Raced up there many times. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, dear, mate, Hangman. You beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man.
What?
Oh, it's such a pretty fucking car. I did such a good job on even the Commodore sticker on the top, mate. Even the Commodore sticker. Oh, I love it.
It's awesome.
Look at it.
I can't stop using it because I just look.
It looks better than the fucking Group 3 one that I did, honestly. And the Group 3 one's HRT. I prefer that. It looks so accurate. Adam's mentioning Belgrave, Upway, Tacoma. That's basically Melbourne's version of the hills, just greener. Like more foresty green.
Nah, the hills in Adelaide really aren't even anything like what we've got over here. To be honest. I mean, you look at the Dandenong.
Yeah, I would agree. They're just what I prefer about what I liked about the hills in Adelaide was the roads, man. They were incredible roads. I actually remember because I was over there visiting with my ex-girlfriend, and I remember asking her because she'd grown up there, and she had hoon mates. So I was like, "Fuck, there'd be a lot of accidents around here." Like, and she was like, "Yeah, we've had some mates do some stupid shit." But I was just like, "Fuck, these roads are stunning."
There's a road up there that I wanted to take the motorbike over and have a crack on. It's called Gorge Road.
I think we went.
Yeah, goes up through up towards Gumaraka Way, sort of thing.
We were driving for like 3 hours. We did a whole scenic fucking around the wine, all the wineries and shit, and then we went up like to the north. east of Adelaide, and then drove around like through all the northern regions, like because we went through Harndorf and that, and then we came back through the hills like a completely different way. And then I remember like we finished it off at night time, like up at some famous lookout point up there, and it was stunning, like stunning. Not much of a city to see, but like just how much you could see, how far you could see, how much you could see, how like it was very clear air. Absolute bogan scum, the people in that that she had taken me to, anyways. She's a kind of a person.
Take you out to Lisbeth, did she?
No, we went into the hills, like it was, but it was they would do like I remember we caught the tram up to caught the tram up to a certain point, and then caught like a fucking bus a bit further out. It was a bit of travel. But yeah, when we did Harndorf and that, we were all driving.
Yeah, well, you know stories with Gav, right? You know, we all know stories with Gav.
Story time with Gav, yeah.
Story time with Gav.
Stream specialist.
When I took my wife over there for the
Fuck, look at that gain, cunt.
2014.
Go.
I showed her around different places, and then I took her out to Davern Park. Yeah, well, I've already got a...
Doesn't sound good.
Have you ever watched the movie Snowtown?
Yes. Oh, I think I remember you telling me this. I think I've heard this story, yes.
Yeah, that's where they filmed it. Took her out there, just like, oh my god. And I'm like, yep, exactly. There's nowhere in Melbourne like this.
Oh, we've got our own fucking underground killing circuit, but...
When you've been out to Davern Park and places like that...
Yeah, it looks pretty fucked. That movie's fucked. I love me Australian movies and I love me bleak movies, but that movie's a whole nother level of just fucked. The cricket scene is like the worst thing in history. Marvellous shot, Richie. Marvellous shot. As he's getting fucking raped in the bum by his brother or uncle or some shit. Brutal, fucked up movie. And the real thing behind it is just fucking bleak as fuck. Meta, I think you just carried me, son.
That, you know where they lived? Where they dug up the bodies in Paralawi there? That was literally a 5-minute walk from my dad's house, and where I lived is Paralawi as well.
Imagine if we were able to actually like be in the same lobby and do this in a lobby. How good would we feel going into the actual start of the race? Oh, I just cooked my chance. Nah, cooked it. I was purple last time, but I had a slip. I'll jump out. I was trying to go faster. There's no point. It's already ridiculous pace. Get the tyres on. Don't forget. No. No, get out now. Well, you had a fair crack once I was out of your way. What about bad boy Bubby, Adam? That's a fucked up one. Yeah, I'd love to go out to our hills. I haven't been that too far out. Only like kind of Fern Tree Gully and out of Fern Tree Gully and up. But even that for me was beautiful. First time we went out there, it was freezing cold, pissing down day. And I remember we got out there around lunchtime and there was still like fog around the mountain. And I just, like as you're coming in on the train, I just remember thinking it was weird. It was like, how is this still a suburb in Melbourne? Like, yeah, I had a bloke, who was it? Was it an Aussie? I think he was in the last race in the Porsche, and he was struggling at the back. The mush, yeah, I know, bro, I know, I've heard a lot about that. My mate used to go down to Flinders area, Gold Tops and shit, back when I was a young lad, around 20. But I have heard that recently. My mate was like, I'm just going to go up there and go picking it. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Go fucking eat random mushrooms in the Dandenongs. What a clown. No, it says he's on mediums here. At the start line. You're a goose. You're a fucking goose. It disconnected. Everyone? What the hell was that? What was that? Yes! Full circle. What the hell was that? I can't do it. His voice is so high pitched. Okay. Yeah, we all did, bro. We were sitting at the start line for ages, just like waiting, and literally Meta was like, what's taking so long? And then it just disconnected everyone. I don't know what the hell that is. The lobbies have been fucked since the update. Like, borderline fucked. Everyone's having that issue where they can't join it. No matter what, they try to join it, they get black screened, and then they exit, and they can't join it. Like, sorry. Apologising for my own stream. True. My missus was explaining the numbers to me and how much I actually need to get to if you want to do anything with it, and yeah. Need a bit. Need a bit, that's for sure. But with Facebook, I mean, a lot of people, I don't talk a lot about it, and a lot of people don't even believe it. With Facebook, I know it's only Facebook, but back before Facebook became what it is now, when people of my age were still on it and using it and loving it, I was an admin for a few nerd related pages, like predominantly DC related pages, DC Comics, and then through my mate who had this page, Yes, This Is Batman, he had nearly 250,000 likes. Through him, I was like one of his big fans. This, because I did my cosplay and all this shit, like the Jester character started to like be molded. Basically, it was like an online persona, you know, gaming, cosplay. Like, always, because like I've got the tattoos and shit. Like I always had like at the start of it, anyways, when I was cosplaying, I had like Harley Quinn, because I did Joker stuff. I had like Harley Quinn fangirls and shit, and like, oh, I love the Joker, and like I hated that shit. I hated it. So like I was like, I'm not the Joker. You know what I mean? I'm the Jester. Like, it became this thing. Yeah. And then I made a page. Anyways, my own page, Yes, This Is Jester, at its peak, got to 42,000 likes on Facebook. And it was my cosplays and my tattoos and the shows I watched and me raging about a trailer. And you know what I mean? It was like Angry Guy, but like me, and then just, yeah. And through that, another page, and another page, I basically got to... Between 3 pages, I had 330,000 likes of 3 pages that I had started and generated, and I definitely, like, through connections that I made with some of my mates, I piggybacked my own cosplay off of them, especially like anything Batman related, or like even when I did Casey Jones, that one kind of took off. Like for hardcore Ninja Turtle fans, they were like, "This is the best Casey Jones ever!" Like, so yeah, it took off for a little bit there, and then I was like 3D printing. I was doing a lot of shit. Like, got to the point where I was trying to make money off of it. You know, like I even sold merch. I sold hoodies and shirts through a fucking Facebook page that was just full of things I was into. Like the page was called Yes, This Is Jester, and I had like a pimped, like a custom pimped jester, like a jester in a suit as my profile pic. And then I basically was like, people were like, "Oh, it'd be cool to have shirts." And anyways, we designed this crappy logo through Teespring that was like, if you've ever seen the Def Leppard font, like the band Def Leppard, it's like this almost metal AC/DC style font, red and black. Yes, black shirt, red logo. Yes, I still have them. Yes, This Is Jester. Shirt, hoodies. Sold 30 hoodies and 50 shirts. Made a little bit of money too, like a couple of $100. Didn't even have to pay anything to. It was just like so many people had to commit before they got printed. And then the mums, yeah. That's right. Oh wait, I'm going to be on the medium scan, aren't I? Because I changed over to them.
I remember years ago, I went to set up a, just what would have been about 2007. I was going to set up a MySpace, and actually got told by my daughter at the time, because what she would have been then, 13, 14. She told me, "You're not allowed to have MySpace."
No, you were too old. You were way too old for MySpace, bro. You wouldn't have understood what it was even for. Like,
I did, but she told me.
What? Tell me what it was for then.
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
That's right.
She told me, you're too old. Old people can't have MySpace. And she goes, so you need to go where the old people are, and that's Facebook.
Yeah. No, I remember. I resisted for a long time. I didn't get on until I was about 21. But then my mum got on maybe 2-3 years later, and yeah.
See, as a responsible dad, I was getting on there so that I could keep an eye on what my kids were up to.
Yeah, well, I guess your kids are actually that age.
But
I was already an adult, so.
Yeah. I had to go where the old people were. Which I was already on, so it doesn't matter. But been on Facebook since 2006.
Yeah, I'd be probably a year or two after that. A year after it, probably. I'm 34 now, so been on it. I remember I was old and 21. It was after my 21st birthday.
And it used to actually be good. Now it's just shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think what I'll focus on with this is just trying to, I don't know, make myself known to more of the guys I follow, I guess. Like a Mr.
Loopy.
MCA or a Loopy, yeah. But no, Mr. MCA, we've already, like the fact that there's just the sheer luck of how everything's gone recently to have him appear in my lobby. Because like, even before I was streaming, we always got big names in our lobbies, and it was like, even back when me and fucking Hangman were playing all the time, we'll get McEwen and Twitchy and shit all the time. We were like, just go away, like, leave us alone to do our shitty times, like, and now I've got Mr. MCA, so like, and his mates, you know, and tiny little shout out thing in a video, so like, more of that, please. And if we get top split, it's gonna help. You have to cross before it ticks over to the extra time.
Yeah. I know. Wait. Yeah, fine. Oh well. Oh, got fault.
We've got 12 people here at the moment. Even, bro, during the Nations, at one point, it got to 22. Like, and that was when I was, like, balls deep up your ass. Like, and we were in it. And my heart was just there, and I was like... And then it just all turned to shit, and I still had that many viewers there, but none of them said a word. And I was filthy. Like, just cursing out that kid so bad. It's like, he better fucking show himself here again, because I'm going to tell him to get fucked. Like,
Yeah, it was rather terrible, to be honest.
nah, mate, I don't care. They all said the same thing, though. 3 people come back after the race and were like, that fucking kid. Codes won the race, and he was like, that fucking kid.
Disgusting behaviour. Ought to be ashamed.
Nah.
Take yourself out and give yourself a good slapping.
Righto.
No?
Code said he hate this, went to the pits and had to do a lap on mediums, which he binned.
Uh-oh.
No, we're good.
There's a Brit in front of me in a BMW.
Yeah. Yeah, I drove out behind them. It's so trippy hearing that. The beep, beep, because it's like split second delay coming through on the speakers from you guys. It's like double beeps. It's like a fucking relay race with the double beeps. Oh god, what are you doing, Hayden? You carried me with you, son. Oh, I did my lap on +5. Shit. That's not bad. 56.3 on +5. Oh, he started on his softs, and he's already pitted. Wowee. I'm already probably taking it too easy on my tyres now, just because I'm trying to look after them better. But I guess we don't have, like, that bloke in front of us now. Let's just calm down instantly. He's quick though. I think he's been top split recently. He's one of the ones that I was saying, yeah, I don't know where he came from. I finally nailed that fucking third gear last turn. Nailed it. Yeah, I've done a 57 flat. You've done a 56.26, so yeah, exactly. Oh shit. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm looking after the tyres already so much better. I've got that third gear thing down pat, and because I don't have that guy in front of me, like kind of forcing that wide line, I'm right near the curb on the exit, already building speed, which I just could not do at all in the last race. Same with the first turn. Also a bit of, because like it's a slowish course in the Group 4, a bit of anti-steer, like kind of cross-lock every time the wheel squeal comes in. Just a little bit. Like where you straighten the car up again. Just that seems, because I remember that was the big thing that In Exile and Loopy told me for Fuji. Eliminate that sound, and your lap would get better. And it did. I was like, I thought the RC said was meant to sound like that. That means you're going fast. Let's rev it off its head. Fuck, you got 7 seconds, bro. So you got what? 2 on him? 2.5? roads just creeping up behind me. Lap 7, Jesus. There, yeah, see, I mean, but like again, you've got to double your lead from me between now and when. You know what I mean? Like, especially being on softs, you're like, how far do you take them when you've got to jump on mediums afterwards? You're like, any further than half race distance is counterproductive. There's no one that can stay that quick on softs at that rate. Also, all the pace that we had at the start is like just slipping away because like Code seemed like he was having a, I don't know, like at least when he was racing with the rest of the pack and they were okay, he was struggling to get through them. And now he's taken quite a while to close a 2-3 second gap on me, but he's just about to close it and he's in the MR, so his tyre wear would be much more even. There we go, there's my first mistake. A bit wide. And that's the spot where Nozzy killed himself in the Porsche in the last one. Go, mate, go, 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 go. Go, mate, go, go, go. I ain't fucking holding you back at all. Yeah, his Porsche's got so much more acceleration out of that last turn now. Are you catching him at all, do you feel, Hangman? Or, like, is he getting away?
Kind of just sitting even. I think I might be catching him, actually. No. Sitting at around 4 seconds.
Yeah, 4.5 for me. He's catching me. He got 13 seconds on me. Codes is 2 seconds ahead of me. Four seconds to the guy behind. You're coming out second last. But fresh. Maybe run 4. See if you can go a bit quicker. I mean, you've got half race distance on mediums compared to your usual full. Maybe just run a bit less of a balance, see if you can pump it out. There you go. Well done. Yous are both cooked now. I reckon give it a crack, try 3. You've got half the distance. You've done 5 and looked after it. 3's your quality. But I guess that doubles the rate, which counters the half as much time you'll be on them. Go 4. Go 4. Man, I'm fucking lap 13 and that first sector plus 200th every time still. Fucking gotta be happy with that. And somehow I've got 2 extra seconds on the POM. He must have fucked up. Yeah, but he worked 4 seconds down to 3, and now he's back out to 5.5. My tyre wear is much better this time. I know it. 57s, mid. All race. I've had moments too. Same turn every time. The going a bit wide and hitting that dirt. And it's the difference between 2-300s. First sector was +6 instead of +2 or 3. Still doing third gear, going through the last turn. No, I don't get any lower than 75 before I start my build back out, which I think is too slow compared to everyone else, but again, I'm consistently trying to look after the tyres. Just lost half a second to the POM, but I fucked up. That was my first second 58. So both mistakes I've had have given me a 58. Yeah, losing grip in that first turn now. Nearly every single time I come out of that last turn, I would see the square flash around my front right tyre in the last race. I swear I've barely seen it. Like, and that was the big difference. And that was a lot like that fucking jack, man. Just boating around. Same with coming out of the first turn. Yeah, you've done well, man. You'll get it. Easy. Easy, easy. He's not taken off too much though, bro. Like I said, it took him a long time to close 2 or 3 seconds to me, even with me not going the best. And now it's taken him a long time to build 5.5 seconds from me. The Porsche Cayman, piece of shit. But tyre wear would be great on it. It'd just be a naturally hard car to drive around this track. But Aussie had a disastrous race in the last one, and he got close enough to me at the end where I could see kind of what he was doing around the track, and it just looked like he was floating. That's the first time I haven't hit 6th on the straight. But yeah, considering it's codes, and it's me, and it's this far into the race, he's not getting away from me as much as he should be. That'll help. Same fucking spot every time. And then I've got to back off too much there. You'll get it all your time here. I just lost fucking half a second. I reckon you can do it. Second a lap. Just under. He's gonna have to be done though, like all round done. I'll stay to the right. Sorry. Oh, what? You're right, you're right. I was just trying to kind of cut across from you and then hit the brakes late. Here comes Hayden too. Is he also in the Porsche? It looks like it. I think that's a Porsche. It's got that red sticker on the top. Black and red sticker. Where's daylight? Yeah, it's Porsche. Yeah, go on, mate. Go. Go. I was going to just let you go. Go on, fucking. You already hit me. Why hesitate? Yeah, I've lost all the positions now. All of them. Got to try and keep that gap less than 12, less than 16 this time. Because now the wear has certainly started to show itself. Yeah, no shit. See what Yo-Yo said? He says, get off the track. I've seen that, bruv. He did. Hayden just first turn, hit down the inside, third gear, just punted me. And I was already going to move anyways, like. Even in a lobby like this, I ain't going to fucking hold up the good guys. I don't like fucking Gav shitting himself over ruining someone like McEwen's race. I feel like that in the lobbies with someone like you. He was just better, was he? I don't know. It was a bit sloppy, mate. There was a struggle at the start behind you, trying to keep a good line. But, oh man, I won't. I will fight if I think someone's been a dickhead. But I'm especially in lobby. All we were trying to do is look after our tyres, and it was pretty hard in that last race. He's just actually showed up in the stream. The Jag. Yeah. Said he was just better. But yeah, you probably are, bro. You're in the fucking Jag. Just at least had fucking better tyre wear than I did by the end of it. I'm gonna lose to the fucking Genesis too, mate. But yeah, you probably are better. I'm not great. True. Just stalls it a little. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, I started dropping into the 58s bad. Like legit, Hangman will probably catch me and pass me. I'm having to drop it to second for the first turn. The amount of speed I'm losing on the turn that I keep fucking up. I got fucking the spirit of Peter Brock pressuring me. It's done, mate. Look at that. Look how much slower I am out of that. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. She's pretty, isn't she?
Yeah, we are, Venom. Whoa!
Oh my god, you just bunny hopped. That looked cool.
I ended up on the grass and not there.
This is for first place in a top 16 race. Oh no! No! Oh, I tried to punt it. Look at you.
Brocky in the wet over something now.
Yeah, true. I was just trying to be one of those guys. Like I was saying, you know, going for first place in a top 16 race, we're a long way from that. And I was still going to be that guy. Oh, true. That was quicker than the Genesis before. Much quicker. Nice, man. Nice. Well done. I know, it's brutal, isn't it? And he's 13. It's like, settle down, mate. Settle down.
You made me laugh.
I always do it. Like,
You're fast. I'm a beginner.
I'm not antagonizing. Like I'm just like I was already getting the fuck out of his way, man. But yeah, I didn't expect him to send it. Like, it was first turn. I'd already adjusted my line that I was going to come out like on the curb, so he could just perfectly keep his line on the inside, and he sent it. He had that draft. Terrible total time codes reckons. Oh, because you didn't pit. Yeah, not really. 7 seconds off of... Yeah. There you go. He knows exactly what it should be. 23.52. That's not bad, codes. You had to battle, man. You come from the back. You went through 8 people to get there. But I thought, honestly, I'm not you're a much better driver than me. I thought it was taking you a little while to get to me. And then, like, as you know, as soon as you got near me, I got the fuck out of your way. But then it felt like it, again, like the amount of time that it took to catch up to me was the same amount of time to, you know, build your lead. But I actually thought that Meta might be able to chase you down. It's crazy that you guys fucking stopped and were still able to cut through. Yeah, I'm not saying you're doing bad at all, coach. I mean, I'm I was doing bad, but just I knew for you, I expected you to chew me up a lot quicker than that. Hey, babe.
You know how you said you get that pink song all the time on the radio? Do you also get the song Bang?
Oh god, probably.
Probably. I just get it all the time on my thing.
Oh, thank you.
There was 2 for $12 so at work, so I was like, I'll keep one at work and get you another one.
Can anyone recall if a tyre changed? What, him? I don't think he tyre changed at all. But he was like 30 seconds behind me.
I didn't realise the match is Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's not going to be that simple, but I was just like, oh, okay. Oh man, people have been complaining about the masks.
Yeah.
At work. So they're like, oh, we decided to get 2 for everyone, so you don't have to wash them every night. The new one's way better. Look at this. This is keep in mind we're in a medical situation. It's literally just one. Like, it looks like it's just been stitched out of one piece. Like,
True. That's horrible.
right?
Wearing masks.
Like, it's fine, but in terms of being for a medical situation, no.
No, it's
I was like, and
pretty
again,
piss
on
poor.
the packet it said fashion. I'm like, no!
my one's much better than that.
No,
It's
no,
thin.
no.
At least you could breathe.
Yeah, but in terms of for a medical situation, we were told we weren't allowed to wear these back in the day, so... Oh my nose is right.
Well, we'll go for 10
Yeah,
minutes,
so
I
it's
guess.
literally
15.
every day.
Mi scusi. Told you, he follows me everywhere.
Scusi.
The name of my stream, too, Hangman.
For Romeo.
The name of my stream is Guten Tag, mate. Guten Tag.
Good.
Exactly that. Guten Tag, mate. Guten Tag.
So wheelbarrow came and then wheelbarrow left and raced.
Yeah, didn't race. Didn't even join it. Ah.
Guten Tag.
Then
the
race
machine-
tech came in. Changed.
Alright, let's, oh, yeah, see, Yovo's in the Hyundai too, mate. Moto in the
Hyundai.
Jag.
Hyundai.
Shut up, Gav.
Guten Tag, mate. Guten Tag in
That's-
your Hyundai.
That's right. That's fucking right. Too right, mate.
Guy.
Too right. Fuck, this beamer's nice. I like it. Chrome. Ooh. Fucking. He's going way wide. Alright, let's put this beautiful Holden livery under the spotlight. Because it's stunning. I wonder who designed it. They must be really good at creating liveries.
Must have been Metal Gear.
Oh, what have you done, you dickhead? You wrecked it. You just broke it.
Yeah, I came off.
A bit, and then came off a bit.
I was on my outlaw, but and I was kept pausing, like
Did work really?
Hey,
Work? You
came on at the wrong time.
no. Benno's had 3 days off in a row. Wayne was off today.
Post a video saying chucking a sick.
Oh, Davo lost his shit. Davo lost his shit. He was like, "You're the fucking man, Russell." I'm like, I
You were injured. Like,
I was saying it to the guys too when I put it up. I was like, I don't give a fuck. They know I don't give a fuck.
but also you need
I was like, with or without a cert, I'm fucking home hurt. I've let them know. I was like, I don't fucking care. And I legit couldn't get an appointment because everything's fucked with trying to get an appointments lately. Fucking,
Did you put down?
what was yesterday? Tuesday. Couldn't get an appointment till Saturday. How crazy is that? With 3 doctors at a clinic.
A lot of places are like that.
How crazy is that?
It's just crazy. Outrageous.
Also, why the fuck is AJ going for the tag titles?
Grand Slam.
They're not a tag team.
What if he just throws AJ at him?
That would be great.
Yeah, it works for Marco.
I feel bad for her business, though. They were Aussie.
Yeah, they're probably going to be accessories to the world title picture.
Well, this
What's going on, Ben?
Monday Night Bobby it's called now. According to Simon. Monday Night Bobby.
Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Is that softs or mediums? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's in the Sirocco, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going on mediums just to see what sort of times I can pull.
Hyperdrift's here. Hey? What? Yes. That's why everyone's here. What's going on, Hayden? You got a good pace. Yeah, thanks for hanging around. I've seen you around a bit recently. I was saying to my mate, Meta, you seem to have kind of appeared out of nowhere, and if you haven't appeared out of nowhere, then you've got good out of nowhere. But feel free to explain. Because I feel like I'd seen your name, but then just not as much, and then now I'm seeing it all the time. No, all good, bro. Honestly, I was trying to get out of your way. I just didn't expect you to send it so hard. But I knew you and Meta were on the exact same stint. And you know, I gave him the exact same position, so I was going to give you the same, bro. All good, honestly. It's a lobby. I don't care. I laughed. I was like, he's keen. So we got a few here. We got Mum in a pretty pink, purple, fucking weeboo car. What's going on, mate? I thought it'd be easier to either get you here or get you to watch the stream, because we've done the race now twice in a row. We're about to do it a third time if you want to jump in. Oh, you mate. I'm not even gonna. Sorry. This is a children's stream. I better not. Yeah, if I get you in though, Adam, we've got to just keep it. You can hear the chatter's pretty low because we're starting to get our zone in. I'll get no, not you. Someone else just asked to join the chat. Not you. You specifically. I thought it'd be easier to explain to you than type out a fucking message. Both are doable. Apparently, there's literally only 20 seconds between a medium and a soft difference.
Soft hanging in?
I'm trying to do SM, but apparently there will be about like 3 or 4 MPs before and no start. I cannot.
What are you in? You're the same as me, aren't you? Peugeot?
Alright, I leave you guys alone. I'll just try to practice online.
Yeah, sorry bro, I can't change the settings once it's up, and it was Meta's room settings, but usually I have the same restriction to AS. But yeah, look, medium can be done, bro. What are you in, the RCZ? Yeah, so I've done medium now the both time the whole way. But in the last race, Meta started on softs, he didn't mean to, and one of the other ones started on softs, and they both went till lap 12 or 13. Came out like, I don't know what the overall lead was from the leader, but they come out 5th or 6th, and both of them managed to cut their way through the field and finished like 2nd and 3rd. The leader did a no stop on mediums, but that seems to be the go with, what was it, 24 minutes or something like that, being the 24 flat, yeah, or 23, but 23.50s is a great time, 24 flat is good. So yeah. What are you doing? That's not bad, bro. That's honestly, that's pretty much the difference. Like you can, yeah, Meta put it down to 700s. He said I pretty much run my best lap. I think mine was 57 flat, and he ran like a 56.2. All right. But other than that, like even if you want to, like while you practice, bring up the stream and you'll see what we're doing, what the strategies are and shit. Everyone's pretty much doing the no stopper on medium. Alright, quali on the S, no stop. Alright? Alright, bro. No worries, bro. Good luck. Yeah, no worries, Codes. I can do that. I can wait 5. Oh, there you go.
You reckon, what, go the whole length on mediums or actually do soft?
No,
soft
I think
mediums?
the whole length on mediums. I think if you're good enough, you can do it on soft medium, but you've got to fucking cook it. Because he went for it on the softs. He went for it, and Hayden pushed to try and keep up with him. And then when he came through on the mediums, did you go on the 4s, Meta? With the brake balance? But no, it was too much, yeah. So he tried to go more aggressive. He still managed to cut through the pack like nothing, but couldn't catch Codes. And yeah, I mean, you kept the gap exactly the same, it seemed like. Are there people drifting? There's people drifting down the straight. Yovo and some, I think Aussie probably. I bet you it's Aussie. It's Yovo and Aussie.
If my TV's too loud, dude, just let me know. My turtles are on charge at the moment.
All good, mate. Haven't heard it yet.
Cheers.
No
race engine.
Oh, what are they doing?
So I'll be behaving myself today.
All good. What are they doing? Oh, there you go. Hayden's a mate of Codes. Young fella, 14, turning 15. Got PlayStation a month ago.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude.
Makes sense.
Dude.
He's probably another Carter though, because Codes is a Carter. I don't know. Are you on a control, mate, Hayden? I think he is. And because he said M 2 weeks, M getting 2 weeks, so I think he went to say a wheel. I think he is, because honestly, like I said, he was twitching when I was following him. And if it's not net, it's the control. And if he's that good on control, fuck me, how good are these kids? Oh, I struggled on Gran Turismo. Like I got good at it, but I mean, like, fuck, doing times like that when you're a kid. Yeah, he races nationals in karts. There you go. Well done, young fella.
What class, dude?
Yeah, I got 20 years of the shit on me, you know, like, and I was good, man. Like, even F1, it was F1 that made me get the wheel because I was blistering my thumbs trying to fucking keep up with guys with wheels. But I could do it. But it's just, I couldn't imagine going back now. What are you getting, Hayden? You going all out? Probably are. If you're a karter, you probably got like you're probably just going to have a go-kart in front of your TV, yeah? What have you done, Hangman?
Oh, I got a 3-second penalty for ignoring a flag.
Really?
I overtook Merlin on a yellow or some shit.
Yeah, and I was coming out the pits. How's that
Yeah,
work?
he was coming out of the pits and he was ghosted. And I
Because
just overtook him and then
Scoozy's
got
sitting
a...
down
TGT. What's TGT?
And also pisses me off when people come out the pits, you're coming down the straight and they go straight onto the racing line. It's like, you know, have a look in your rearview mirror or even your fucking radar or something, you know.
Well, when I come out of the pits, I've usually got the wheel sort of ready to pull to the right because as soon as it come out of the pits, it spits you left.
Yeah.
He races KA2 Nationals and the Thrustmaster TGT. Oh, well done, young fella. I think we can all hold our heads a little higher when we're racing, like, would-be professional racers, or the future of Australian racing.
You never know, we might see him in supercars.
That's what I mean. Yeah, 100%. Bro, I sat in a fucking spa with Jamie Whincup when he was like 17. Like, and he just signed his contract with Gary Rogers Motorsport. Been a karting champion for a couple of years. Like, I thought that was so surreal.
When I was living in Perth, back when Garth Tandy used to be in karts over at Barbagallo Raceway, I was his first PR dude. He's just a little pimply kid.
God, he'd be getting old now. Wouldn't he be mid-40s by now?
Yep. He's an old fucker like.
Oh, he's a good bloke.
Yep. I have a lot of time for GT.
So who's the Carter, Hayden?
Yeah, and so he is. I was spot on. He's new to the game because I was like, he's come out of nowhere. He's appeared out of.
I'm not on the thingy at the moment. Ask him if he's heard of lightning carts.
Well, you just asked him, mate.
Well, I can't see what he answers.
He will. Give me a sec. I'm not in there. Fucking cat scratched me, little cat.
If he ever wants to step up to 250 nationals, 250 inters in supercars, I've got a spare Les May chassis sitting in. Spare Les May chassis sitting in Tullamarine. Oh, awesome.
Well, just as long as you give us all a shout out when you make it to F1, mate. I'm gonna go to a place called Barnawatha, which is up Albury Wodonga, and drive a Formula Ford, hopefully, with my old man. I'll be keen as fuck to do that. I couldn't believe my old man was like, there was no hesitation. He was just like, yeah, I'll do it. Yep. Yeah, it sounds sick. Yep. I'm like, you'll actually drive it? He's like, yeah, if I can. Oh, I'm still in the mediums. Fucking hell. Righto, Brocky.
I love it.
What you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I like to spin.
What are you doing, Tula?
I got the same thing as Hangman. Went past Aussie while he was actually fucking ghosting, and I got a 3-second penalty.
Oh man, Aussie, he cooked that race yesterday so hard. That daily, he cooked it so bad just by sending it through the middle of the pack. I was honestly glad that I got bumped back afterwards and didn't have to deal with it. I was just like, fuck, there's aggressive and then there's just like silly. And sometimes he's on the silly side. Dunlop series and V8s. What would you prefer to get into, mate? Open wheelers or tin tops? Like full time, if you had your career, say if you could just set up your career 30 years from now, would you rather be a 10-time V8 Supercar Championship or have had a F1 World Championship under your belt, or even like a Le Mans victory or something? Because I think that's becoming a thing again, which is great. Endurance racing starting to pick up a lot of steam again.
I love endurance racing, man. There's a big call for endurance racing. A lot of people reckon that the biggest mistake that Mark Webber ever made in his career was leaving.
Not doing it earlier because of how good he was at it.
With sports car racing,
How he switched over to F1 and then went back to it later.
Yep, we all reckon he should never have gone.
Yeah, because he would have been multiple-time Le Mans champion.
He was on the verge of having his contract bought out and going over to Audi to join the legend Tom Christensen. Could you imagine how many Le Mans championships and world titles Mark Webber could have had if he stayed in sports car racing?
Oh well, he did pretty great in F1, man. It's like our second best of all time, basically.
He did better than what was
allowed to him.
No, he did better than what was expected by those of us over here in the know. He did a lot better, but everybody was saying, don't leave sports cars, don't leave sports cars. But he did well in Formula One. He did a lot better than what we thought he would do.
Alright, Kurds is ready, so let's...
Oh, is he? Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready. So I just went into the...
I was just about to say, just waiting on codes.
Let's do...
Ready whenever you guys are too.
Hopefully I can do this 55.
I got a decent lap time out of the mediums there, and probably could, I was actually going to try and do something stupid and just go on the mediums.
Hang on, have you seen who's up top? We've got to say Guten Tag to Matthias Bauer.
Guten Tag, mate.
Guten Tag, Matthias.
Everyone do it. Everyone, do it.
What?
Guten Tag. They're German. Guten
Tag.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag, mate.
Oh, I hate to be a smart Hans, but it's morning over there, so it should be Guten Morgen.
Okay, Guten Morgen.
Guten Tag, mate.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. Guten Tag, mate. Yes. It's a thing now. We did it. We did it. Oh, yes, Aussie. We were doing that last time too. Oh, that Spanish guy was awesome, and he actually showed up in the stream. That was the best. And he went with it. Hola! When he showed up in the fucking YouTube video doing that too, I lost my shit. Good morning, he did, yeah, good morning, there you go. Well spotted.
Oh crap, I forgot to change my tyres.
Yeah, so did I.
Do it quickly. Just do it again.
Yeah.
You got plenty of
So we
time, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
it will
so just quit out and then go to the driving options.
So
Because you can't change it. Yeah, exit and just quickly go driving options and you can change it there. The second one. Not the car settings, driving options. Change front tyres, then change your rear tyres.
Can't get back in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Can't get back in.
yeah, you can drive back out. Go to track.
You didn't hit the. Don't hit the red X. That's the
Yeah, I
secret.
did. That's cool, I'll watch.
Oh my god, how many times have people did? How can you not have
Yeah,
got that
no,
out of your
well,
system by now?
Went into the other one that was blanked out on me, so...
I've got to
Thought I'd
admit,
get
Yeah,
time.
no, you didn't hear me out. I know, mate, I talk a
don't
lot,
care.
but you got to listen
I will-
sometimes.
You talk too much shit.
shit, sorry.
Moto nearly killed someone.
No, I
One
accidentally.
day, I'm gonna get a slip swimming pole.
Exit.
I'm on pedometer, but watching what they were doing when I was watching it, I'm not too confident.
Sorry, whoever that was, I had to swerve erratically.
It was him in front of me. I kind of didn't do it erratically, but he did. I seen you though swerve off. You were like, whoa, hey! You can't see shit coming out of there.
I know, I was waiting for the. That's what I was saying before. I just come out of there with steering pull to the right, so when it does actually release and let me control it, it just sort of whoa.
Oh! Oh shit, he died. He hit the blue thing. He hit the blue thing. That would be like complete engine failure. There is cones all over the first sector. What the hell have they done? Oh, I thought I could bust out a 55. You're definitely getting really good pace out of that Genesis hangman.
Yeah.
And quickly change back to your mediums before the time ticks over, or you'll be starting on your softs, and then you've got a strategy that not many people will be racing.
So disappointed about Melbourne.
Did you want to beat him?
Do that. Well, I tried, but I don't know, something to aim for.
You beat me last time.
Hey? Yeah, I know, but you had tyre problems.
Coach, mate,
Thanks, mate.
you're driving a Cayman Do you understand that you signed a manufacturer contract with Porsche? Do you know that that's your car, or do you think that you're driving like some other super fast, exotic German car? Because it's a Porsche Cayman of all things. It's not fast. You're a good driver, but I don't think you can make that thing go fast.
I think we'll beat me in the race though.
I was going to say next minute he beats
He's saying he's still slow. He's sitting on second behind Meta. Like, I mean, I know I'm not one to talk. I'm just bagging out the Porsche.
Just so you guys know, because I've got no race engineer for today and tomorrow, I'm going to be staying as far away from everybody as possible, giving everybody as much room as they need as long as they can get in. So, I'm trying to stay out of everyone's way.
Anyone want to do the FIA opera singing here to make us feel like we're...
Sounds
Something like
choking up.
yeah, well that's what, bro. I like turn my own headphones down when that shit starts. The first time it happened, I was like, I like this. This is cool. Every time after that, I was like, fuck, I hate this bit.
That was like poor old Polly getting his fucking neck wrung.
That's what a guy at work sounds like. Every time he like yells something out, we just start speaking crow back to him. That double counter, my god. I thought it'd be better on tyres than what I'm driving. Well, this German driving a Porsche. Goes for it, son. Goes for it. Has a look. Has a sniff.
I have to remember I have to save tires now.
Just for the guys who are in this room, if any of you are coming up behind Automoto, just let me know, because I'm just trying to drive to an exact number, so...
Let him know by punting him. Then give him the Days of Thunder hand wave. Just saying hello. Just saying hello. Son of a bitch just bumped me. He didn't bump you. He didn't nub you. He rubbed you.
Well, I'll just start ghosting, so that's even easier.
What if you get lapped?
Well, I'm expecting to be lapped, because I'm just...
Nah, it won't happen. It's too short of a course, I think. Like, the pace stays up the whole race. I gotta get past this Porsche, man.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pass anybody, I'm not trying to get in anybody's way, I'm just trying to drive to my own number, so...
Come on, mate, Guten Tag. Guten Tag, mate. What's thank you in German? Isn't it like Dankeschön or something like that?
Danke.
Danke.
Dankeschön's thank you very much.
Dankeschön. Well, he cooked it anyways. He's thrown himself off the track, but
Dankeschön.
I got past him in the Aussies, which is the first time I've got past anyone there.
Oh, nice bunny hop from OGR.
Next time you go past him, Jesse, you just say fucking Z off.
Fucking Z off.
It seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. It's German.
Man, the 4 cars in front of me are like crazy right now. What just happened? Who did that? Pedometer? Was it pedometer?
Third one. Not the fourth, the other one.
The turkey guy.
Yeah. Took them both into the wall.
Oh shit.
Would you like to run in commentary? Into the straight now, onto lap 3.
Do your best Murray Walker impersonation.
I can't do Murray Walker.
And it's go, go, go with the Sardinia Grand Prix.
Yeah. What would he say? Miles ahead is Metagear in car 1, lap 5. I mean, he's in car 0, lap 4. One of the two. Somewhere there.
He's saying it's pedometer, and man, judging by the way I seen him fucking around earlier in the lobby, it didn't look good. But yeah, I don't know if it was the turkey bloke or not, because I didn't see.
Well, whoever it was, the guy that was in third.
Well then, yeah, I think it was. It was him and Codes coming together, because I think the other bloke slipped through and gained the positions from them two fucking up. The four of them were very, very close to each other.
Going for the inside, doesn't make it.
He says that was all you. Yes, this guy's a dickhead. And then he leaves. Wow.
What's he fucking driving? Corvette.
Yeah.
Got that Corvette flying.
This,
Where's he
Turkish
from?
guy,
China. China.
think it's Turkey.
It's Turkey, mate. It is Turkey, you fucking
yeah.
goose.
Don't call me a
just-
goose, you fucking turkey. Fucking
Good call.
Both of
Appropriate.
his on softs. Actually,
Appropriate.
he is on softs. I didn't see him come into the pit, so he might be on softs. That's why he's so quick. That said, I am driving pretty badly. I haven't even done a 56.
Same.
Oh, 57s, mate. 57-1, 57-2, 4 and 7. That 3 was a bit of a letdown. No, you're going alright. What's he doing? He is doing 56s. 56-7, 51, 56-8.
It's because he's sitting in the draft.
Is he on softs?
How do I tell that?
His tyres, bottom left.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay. And I'm not going to fight him too much.
Codes left.
Yeah, because he got fucked over. Bad luck, Codes, man. I
yeah,
seen
I'm
it.
gonna fight him.
I know the guy's a goose. Yeah, well, he's going to have to pitch. Just hang with him.
Yeah, I was letting him through and he kind of ran wide into me, but he came into position back. It's like, dude, I don't want to fight. It's when...
And you've got the better tyres, just go.
Because all it's doing is kind of...
Making me catch up.
driving me nuts.
And I'm keeping a gap from Hayden. Don't know how.
I mean, tyre saving races are going to be always difficult for people with controller.
Yeah, you can't do much with fucking half an inch of throttle application.
Hangman's doing alright.
Mm.
Hanging in there. Skizu. Oh, Miss Skizu. Miss Scusi. Scusi. Bibi Scusi. Miss Scusi. Und our Deutschland ist in 8 position.
I'm averaging 57 threes.
What is he? What's his name?
Oh, he's cooked it.
Ich bin Matthias Bauer. Und
He had a big moment there. He would have put a big burn in his tyres. Check his tyres, Gav. He, second, he went sideways at the first turn. Had a big lock up.
front right's a little bit tardy.
How are they
Like that
compared
word?
to my tyres?
Tardy.
Yeah, do the flick between. I love doing that when you're viewing. You can really give a good indication.
You got better fronts, quite a bit better, and obviously rear.
That says a lot, because he's front wheel and he's not.
He'll probably try and go half distance.
Yeah, he's only got 4 more laps. My
Got
pace
a
is
bit.
shocking.
Corvette sounds a shitload better than anything else out there.
Yeah, but it doesn't run like it sounds.
Did Aussie pit? Did Aussie have a spin or a crash or something?
He hasn't pitted because his tyres are still worn, so Must have done something like that.
I don't know why he's down the back here then.
Hungry Jacks, that's beautiful. I like it.
love
Make
it.
me hungry.
Can you read what it says on the side? It actually says that
no.
Macca's Big Macs are better at Hungry Jacks.
Aussie just left.
Our Anzac buddy continues to harass the Aussie out front. Hayden's picking you up, mate.
Yeah, no, I know. I expect to.
His tyres are on a par with yours, by the way.
What, even his rears?
No, his rears are... no, not his rears, but his fronts are a bit better than yours, and his rears are exactly the same as his fronts.
Okay. So he would be struggling a little.
Yeah. Hangman's tyres are going fucking great guns.
Coming for you, Jester.
I'd say the circus guy is...
It's a much bigger gap this time, mate. It's a much bigger gap this time.
I don't know if I can pull it in, but...
Wouldn't be surprised. His tyres are...
But that's fully... It's fully what I expect, because it happened last race, and I'm not sitting in a draft.
He's used fuck all.
Who,
Seriously.
Me?
No, Hangman, he's used fuck all tyres.
Yeah, what are you running? 4? 3? 4?
Rear,
Yeah, fuck.
4 at the moment.
He struggled to drive.
Start on 2, I'm at 4, probably at 5 towards the end, I guess.
Mate, you got plenty of tyre
A
left.
group of guys at the back in a rapid hurry. It was a bit of hoo-ha between 11th and 8th or something.
Skizu's on softs and his tyres are absolutely rooted.
Is he the one that's in front of this pack in front of me?
No,
It seems
he's...
to be blocked from, it seems to be a big pack from 8th. Oh no.
Yeah, Skizu's 7th. No, he's... the one back there is...
The guy in the Porsche behind me, is he on...
He's on mediums, and they're worse than yours.
Yeah, 'cause
I just gave Hayden the pass so nicely. He knew it was coming that time.
Fucking Jag sounds nice.
Yeah, done that. Always. Always. It's one of the best sounding cars in the game.
Here, the Turkish dude will be in shortly for sure. His fucking tyres, like his right... where is he? His right front's well over quarter.
How's mine doing compared to those in front, please, dude? I'm down in 12th.
12th.
Because I seem to be catwalk passes, just...
Yeah.
Space.
Well, no, you're slightly worse off than Hyperdrift in front of you.
The fronts or rears? I'm expecting the fronts to be shitty. On my car, I'm expecting the fronts to have more wear.
You got less wear on the rears than him. Oh, you're in 11th now. Okay, hang on.
Oh, it's squeezy bit.
No, something happened. You are actually... no, you're better off on tyres all round.
Because acid.
And your paintwork on the right hand side is much better than his now as well.
Oh, sweet. I think I've got the matte black. I think I'm wearing the matte livery anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Can't remember if I'm in the glossy version or the matte finish or powder coat version. But,
Skizu pitted.
oh, cool.
Let's go back to have a look at our Turkish friend. He's hanging in there, fucking hell.
He's gone a ridiculous amount of laps on softs.
His right front is heading. It's a third gone. going to say he's struggling to get around that corner, but he's not. This dude's fucking driving a perler. Truth be told though, he has set up Meta's ass most of the way, so he's probably saved a bit of tyre wear there. Old Haydos is starting to get through his a little bit. Mediums.
What's Haydos' pace at the moment?
He's doing about one. Well, he's mixing
57s.
He did a 56.9, 57.3, 57 flat, and a 57.3. So he's sort of he's doing quick, and then he's going about 3/10, 4/10 slower, then quick, then 3/4 slower. What's he in? I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with this fucking Turkish guy.
Yeah, I don't know how he's still going. I think the Corvette is pretty good on its tyres though.
Yeah, if you're used to running a rear balance, yeah. And like, even naturally on the track you run a +1 or a +2 just to get a good lap time with the practice. So, yeah.
Yours are in reasonable shape, Peter, to be honest, with only 9 laps to go. It's only you've... I mean, you're only about, what, quarter gone?
Yep.
So they've filled up well.
The pace isn't real great though. I was doing much better in my practice runs.
That RCZ's not great on the tyres, is it?
Nope. But this is probably the best I've done for keeping up, not having mistakes and looking after them at the same time, and running consistent enough times for me. I can only see 158 on my board, and I remember when I had the mistake, I came wide here.
Still not pitting.
No.
Does he not realise that you have to use the mediums?
You might just leave it to the last lap dash.
Yeah, I thought he was going to have a dive then. This is slowing me down.
He'll leave instantly.
He probably doesn't like me stealing his name. Who is this pleb, he thinks?
Yep.
Trying to say, keep your line, Jester, because you're going to start getting a bit of pressure from the tyres' bowels.
Yeah, I know he's coming. Don't worry, I know he's coming.
Yeah, he's lapping about 0.4.
Why would I keep my line? He's gonna get me anyways.
No, because you can still defend. I'm just letting you know. He's picking you up at about 0.4 a lap.
Then he'll get me in 3.
So,
I can't defend for fucking 3 straight laps.
well, if he makes a slight mistake, I'll let you know.
But yeah, I'm trying to pick up my revs. I'm trying to pick up my revs out of some of the turns. I have realised it, but I don't think I can do anything about it. Is Hangman with him?
Hangman is... No, he's a bit... Hangman's about 2.3 behind him.
That's still enough. First mistake right there. Big one. Gave him... That's it, it's done. And that was my first mistake, and it was the same one I made every time in the last race. Take it. Go on, mate. Take it.
Guten Tag, mate. Guten Tag.
That's right. Guten Tag, mate. Guten Tag. He flashed. He appreciates it. Hazards.
If possible, please, Spotter, could you I've just noticed Hyper had a moment. Could you please let me know what his tyres?
Hypers?
Mine. Yeah, because I don't want to get in his way if he's catching me.
No, he's... hang on.
Fuck, his hyperdrift's still in it.
Yeah,
Is he that far back? What's he in? The Merc, wasn't it?
His tyres are on about a par...
What the fuck? I forgot he was even here.
He's down there and there. No, you got tyres on him, mate. He's a fair bit back behind you now anyway.
Okay, also, could I please ask how I'm doing on tyres compared to OGR, who's now behind me?
Baldy. Yeah, Baldy's... his right front is fucked. His left front is fucking not great either.
Some room. That's all cool.
Who's doing better out of the Genesis? Is Hangman or... Well, obviously Hangman probably.
Who's in the Genesis?
Yovo.
Genocide.
That's right, we figured that out last time, yeah.
Yeah,
Genocide, mate. Genocide.
Hangman's... Yeah, he's about a second behind you now. That Genesis does well on the tyres.
He's going to get me because we have fucking 3 laps to go and my front right is done. The German's fucking up a bit though.
I tell you what, Baldy hasn't held his tyres anywhere near the same as what...
Because I told you, this is what happened in the last race when I was trying to talk to him. I was like, he's running, I knew he was running +1, +2 at best. And I was trying to tell him to change it because he was overcooking his tyres at the Dragon Trail thing. And Rob was like, oh, listen to you being a fucking coach. And I'm like, mate, I know how to drive the Genesis. Like,
how the fuck is this Turkish dude still out on...
He's just trying to help.
Yeah, any time I give advice, it's taken as I'm telling them what to do.
He's pushed it too far. Hato's got him. He's going to go into the wall, yeah. His tyres are... he's past halfway on his fucking front right.
Is that Turkey?
Get me on the left here if you can, Hangman.
Yeah, his tyres are rooted. Surely he's going to go in. Yes. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's gone in.
Sorry.
Alright. Now check his strength.
Tyres, man. When you're on the inside line, yeah.
Just give him a bit of a punt, Hangman.
I won't hit you. Hard.
Hard.
No, I won't.
Love it.
I've got it.
What's that like to drive, Jester, with the tyres like that?
It's not too bad, man, honestly. I'm just braking a lot more. I'm trying to go for it now because I'm trying to keep him behind me. But this turn, it's that turn, bro. It's just, that's where I'm making the mistakes, and that's where I have to drop so much pace to get around. And then here I have to drop pace to get through the Essies. But it's not too bad up here. I keep hitting 6 still. I'll keep it in 5th. I've been dropping it the second quickly.
Because I'm gonna do the Norris account in the RCZ first, I reckon.
But he'll get me here. He stayed in it well there.
Wow, here comes the
Turkey just
hangman.
tried to put me into the fucking wall.
He's gonna take send it with him. Nah,
Got to
I'm
throw
not
a
dealing with
noose around
this.
your neck. No, spins.
You are dealing with it well, man.
No, that's what I mean. Like when I said I'm not dealing with this, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's when I cross the
Okay,
track.
fuck
Like,
Okay.
I'm not just giving up.
Turkey just punted me into the brake.
Oh,
Fuck, you do
Yeah.
have to slow down there a lot, don't you?
yeah, but the
he's
speed
right
that
behind.
if both of us went through any
Send it,
faster, we
monster.
were hitting the wall, bro. Both of us.
Hey.
Send it
Fuck, that
fucking
was
went into the wall.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, watch out. Turkish guys parked it in the fucking
Oh no 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 no! Go no! No! Ah, I was close.
Good work, Hangman. Good work. Great
Oh, I was
defending down
just
the
about to
side.
say only 10 seconds from the leader, but if you take away the 5 seconds extra time, then it's still the same gap.
I'm happy with that. 25 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
I'm very happy with that. That guy was an idiot. He's come out in the pits at the start of the last lap, or second last lap, and just, he kept it to the right. I got past him, and then all it was Morse code for the rest of the race, and then at the end of the straight on the final lap, he's just absolutely drilled me.
I still got a clean, so even that moment where I went off when you were chasing me,
That was awesome fun, man.
it was a good race, actually. I felt that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run down the shot.
One?
Probably, yeah. But I'm gonna run down to 7-Eleven. Only take me like 20 minutes.
I'll play
I gotta go get
spotter
smokes.
this year, guys.
Well, even now I could start one instantly, but I'll be back in 20 and we'd still get it done long before. It doesn't start for another hour and a half. Exactly, pretty much.
Either way, for the next race you guys do, I'll play spotter because Hangman missed out that time, or whoever it was that missed out. Merlin.
That's right, dude.
It's cool, man.
It did work well.
He made
It helps,
himself
doesn't it?
disappear.
It does
It
help.
does help having one spotter that can
Yeah,
cover all.
it helps so much. I know.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
we me, Velos, and Hangman were doing it at Le Mans. During when we're actually practicing, just out on a track, like Velos was doing it, like talking us through the lap. But then when we're in the actual race, like depending on how anyone, because the lobbies got so full and it could be over so quick because Group 1. I remember a couple of times he ended up quitting, Velos, and he was pretty much the quickest there all the time. And he spotted for me, and it just changed my whole race. Like he was the only reason I got through the race. But yeah, I remember when I was doing it for him, and he was running third behind these two Japanese blokes, and just the tyre difference, I was like, bro, you are, like, I literally predict, you could see, watching him chase their line, you could see where they were getting that bit wider, a bit slower, pulling up a bit later, and like, there was just this moment where you knew, because he was on the mediums too, and they were on the softs just overdoing it, and I just remember, I'm like, just keeping him calm, like, you got this, and then there was a certain moment, he took it, he went for it, they pitted the very next lap, and when they come out, like, he got like a fucking 15-second lead or something, and then when he pitted, he come out, he was like 4 seconds ahead, and I felt like I had helped him do that.
Yeah.
It's tough, isn't it?
Sorry.
Were you watching that, were you, Ando? You're in what, you'll be TT, yeah? Oh no, you're in the fucking Toyota. But yeah, I did alright. Honestly, they've been worse. In the first race, they were much worse. Both me and Meta got stuck behind a Jag that was slippery. Yeah, it was tough. The last 4 or 5 laps, honestly, when I looked at the time and seen the difference to a couple of them, I thought I was done and going to lose seconds. But yeah, just chose some legal defending.
Mate, they should make it fair on everyone else and make Ando use the
Yeah,
Toyota
I know
controller.
you'll do fine. The 86 was the same with the last track. I remember it was real dominant at Dragon Trail. like you said, that coaching you were giving the other blokes.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna go for a walk before the race, so
yeah,
thanks for the
yeah,
practice.
no worries, bro.
I'll jump on the stream
When it's go time. Alright, mate. See you then. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
I think Ando should have to use the Toyota Yaris. Let everyone have a chance.
We are Ando, just not immediately, mate. If you can wait like 20 minutes. I'm going to run down the shop. But I probably could quit and it'd give someone else the host. I think.
I don't want the host. I'm over 50. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
If all that the host needs to do is
It's
just
whoever,
start
but
the
it's,
damn thing,
but yeah,
I'm
but
happy to do that 'cause I'm
it's whoever
playing.
was here first, basically.
Yeah, but you can reassign the host manually.
Well, I could do that now, can I?
Yeah, you can reassign the host manually. What you do is you go to members up the top left, member list,
Yep.
and then you click on whoever you want to assign it to, and I think it has an option to make. I don't know because I don't have the thing, but I think it says you can. No, members list. Members list.
Yeah, I am. I'm in the members list, bro.
Oh, I thought you were in the. Sorry, the thing's on a delay. Oh, no.
No.
I thought you could. Oh, no problem.
Nurburg Sabine Schmitz passed away. Who's that? Sabine Schmitz. Nürburgring.
She's awesome.
Will 5250 get me in your lobby? What, for tonight? Mate, fuck, my last two Manu races, I haven't seen, I've seen people I know, but there's literally been like 4 Aussies in each race. I don't think any of us are going to match together, bro. None of us. Oh. Can you go get smokes?
Alright, man.
No, my missus just asked what I was doing because I picked up my shoes. Hey? Yeah, we don't, but so I can at least smoke something.
That'll kill you, mate. Cigarettes will kill you.
Yeah, sold cheeseburgers, Gav. Sold V.
Should do something a bit more safe, mate. Ride motorbikes.
Yeah. Had a mate who nearly died. He was riding for a while too. Fucking had some piece of shit road bike to start with, but then because he was right into it and he was working for Peter Stevens, he went and got a fucking Bonneville Triumph, like fuck mate, it was so mean, so not one of the prettiest bikes I've ever seen. And he was in a band with my cousin, and they were going to band practice on a Saturday. And this was just, do you know, like Laverton, near the freeway at all? Like that industrial, Corrick Creek, like literally so Fitzgerald, where the BP is and the Maccas, and there's like the bridge that goes over the freeway to Corrick Creek Road, the on-ramp there. My cousin was in his Commodore behind him, and I don't even know how it happened, but basically he went up the fucking, went under a fucking tray bed truck. Bike was done. He fucking broke his leg in like 4 places, broke his hip, had fucking hematomas all over his fucking body, broke his arm, collarbone. It was a lot, like, and my cousin had to see it and like literally thought he was like dying in his arms, you know, like it's fucking fucked up shit. But yeah, he went through so much rehab. He was in a body cast type thing. Then he had like he was a drummer too, like, and he got like, because his leg was fucked, and he was like a death metal drummer, so like double kicks, like just like the fastest ever pedaling you could ever imagine. And he ended up with, like, still has it, he's got like a fucking titanium rod in his leg. We started calling him fucking Cyborg.
I told you I shut down the Monash in 2019, didn't I?
With your accident. Yeah, I remember you talking about the accident.
Yeah, outbound, 4 to 5 in the afternoon.
Oh, you're a piece of shit. You know how many people would have been fucking hating on you?
You know, as funniest thing is, when I was sitting on the side of the road, the copper comes up and he goes, just got a breath test you, and yep. Goes, got your license?
Right.
Yep, hand him in the license. Goes,
Tell me
mate,
who made the host.
He goes, you're very lucky, man. He says, you're also the most hated man in Melbourne right at this time.
Who got it?
Pretty much.
Hayden, perfect.
Lol. Alright, Hayden, give me a second to join back into it. So I can spectate.
Oh, no, Hayden left and now it's Acid Wolf.
Oh, for fuck's sake. They'll probably all start leaving. That's alright. But yeah, we don't know them. And they finished last in the both races, I think. Connection to the session is timed out.
Oh, you're kidding. You can't even get back in your own room. Oh, dude. Send it's leaving. Gotta go. Oh, you're shitting me.
Trying again.
Piper drifts left.
No, it's timing out again.
Bugger. Let's fire up a new one and we'll let the guys know here, if you want.
I was just more so I could keep the stream going and spectate. Who's in Killer's room? Chewy, Yoda, Brother Dum Dum. Oh, Killer's not even there now. Fucking hell. Iros has got one up. Hayden went to that. Yeah, we'll stay in that, get your thing done, and I'll just go spectate that just so I can keep my feed up for the next 20 while I run down the shop. But you just do whatever there, I guess. If I can join this one, I'll just spectate here.
Oh, fuck. I might head over there too. If there's enough room. It's all cool if there's not. Because I was just going to spectate this time anyway.
Fuck, there's so many people spectating. Wow. LR's there, Codes is there, Keaton.
Oh crap, I was too slow.
Is it full?
Yeah. Oh, look at them all.
Race looks like it's nearly over. Because his tyres are fucked.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm jumping out of it so you can stream, you can get in there, bro. Because if he'll probably start up another one. And I don't want to take up a slot if I'm not there.
Well, I wasn't going to actually race, I was just going to... Blah, blah.
I think what I'll go to...
Well, good luck tonight then, guys. I'll hop out and I'll
You too,
just
mate.
go in there. I'm going to try and just get away with only doing one slot tonight. I really don't. I've had a good run the last couple of weeks. I've been able to get my points in the first slot enough to bank them and just bail and channel surf between all of you guys. So, yeah, good luck tonight, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Hope we all come away with some good results.
Yeah, well, hopefully, eh?
And if we don't, it's not the end of the world.